Hey guys, welcome back to Empriestess Tarot. I know it's been a minute, but I felt called to do a reading today, so I'm going to do one. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. We're just going to see what's coming out for you guys, what kind of energies are surrounding you guys at this time. So I'm going to do a quick prayer while I shuffle the deck. All praises be to the Most High Angels, Ancestors. Pray that you give me messages for the collective. Anything that they need to know at this time, messages for their greatest and highest good, from the greatest and highest light. All praises be to the Most High Angels, Ancestors, forever and ever. Ashe. Alright guys, if you like the video or if the message resonates, please like. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. I have plenty of videos that you can watch from the past, and I will be also posting in the future. The Justice card. Sorry, these are new cards, so they might be a little bit hard to see. Justice with the Empress. Let's keep shuffling. Yeah, see, so when I broke out the deck earlier, what I was getting was secret admirer energy, because I saw the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So I'm getting that there's somebody that you might have broken things off with the Justice, who secretly doesn't, like, secretly still wants you or still admires you or still wants to be with you. See, yeah, there's the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Like, they feel foolish and kind of like want another chance. This could be somebody that you're divorced from, or just somebody you were in a long-term relationship with and you guys broke up. If we were to look at this from like in another scenario, it could be like someone that you used to work with, say like a business partner. You guys decided to go your separate ways, split things. You know, I'm getting that it's amicable, but at the same time, this person doesn't want to admit that they still want to work with you. Like, I'm getting that somebody doesn't want to admit that it was actually better. You guys were better off together than apart, or you guys were better. Like, I just heard two heads are better than one, so maybe you guys worked better together than you work as individuals, than you do as individuals. Wheel of Fortune. So that's three major arcana right out the bat, and Fool is still at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting that maybe this person might have taken advantage of the situation between the two of you, the dynamic, the work dynamic, or the relationship dynamic between the two of you. And so you guys broke it off, and now they're starting to realize that, like, it's almost like it had to break off for them to witness what it's like to do things without you. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this is their karmic lesson that they have to learn, that it's not always better to do things alone, or it's not always like, I'm getting that this is the type of person that likes to do things alone, and they were trying something new by doing something together with you, and it worked out really well for them, but because they're so stubborn and they like to do things on their own, that kind of put a wedge in between you guys. And then now that you guys are not doing it together anymore and they're back to doing things on their own, they miss the dynamic of doing it with someone, doing things with someone. They miss the dynamic of teamwork, or building with someone. And again, they feel foolish, but they feel foolish in a sense that because I'm getting that they did want to do things on their own, but I'm just getting that the fact that they kind of want to go back to doing things together kind of makes them feel a little bit foolish, but that doesn't change the fact that they want to do it, if that makes sense. Let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the Hangman. 4 major arcanas. Like I'm getting that this person really, like, this was really eye-opening for this person. Like, they're definitely seeing things with the Hangman from a different perspective while in this time of, like, aloneness, quote unquote. See, look, and even the Nine of Swords the Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, which is the wounded war. Like, this person feels messed up about this. I'm also getting, like, why is it that I want to work with this person when I usually like doing things on my own? What is it about this person why I want to work with them when I genuinely like to do things on my own? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, like, I'm just getting this person, like, they really just like having things to themselves. With the 4 of Pentacles. King of Swords. Again, so, because King of Swords and Queen of Swords, they are usually the divorced couple. With Justice here, I said this could be somebody you're divorced from, who, like I said, secretly wants to come back to you with the Knight of Cups. Look at it under the moon. It's like, to your face, it's like, okay, yeah, like, we did the right thing. We wanted this, like, I wanted this divorce. It's the right thing to do. It's the logical thing to do. You know, I am better off on my own. I work better off on my own. I think better on my own. I move better on my own. But secretly, I do want to come back to you. And here's the Page of Pentacles under the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're going to hear about this. But at the same time, it's almost like you're not going to hear about it from this person. I'm getting this person's very prideful, so they're not going to want to say this to you. That's the reason why they're hiding it in the first place. With the King of Swords, there's a very prideful person. They don't really like to show, not like to them expressing to you their regret or them wanting to try again. It feels like a weakness to them as the King of Swords, because they are somebody who usually keeps their composure. They're very strategic when they do things. And I'm also getting that this is somebody that always likes to feel like they're right. So for them to come and say that they want to do this again with you, that would mean to them that they were wrong, and they don't want to admit that to themselves, or they don't want to feel that way because they don't like being wrong. But at the same time, it's taking a toll on them. So funny, because when I first started this message, I wasn't really it's like, it was almost like I was doubting what I was thinking and what I was feeling by the cards that I saw on the split. Because when I split the cards in 4 and I picked them up, I look at each card at the bottom of each little deck of the 4 decks to see, and those were the 4 cards that I saw. And it's like, I knew what I was feeling and I was thinking, but for some reason I was doubting it. So that also brings forward the energy that maybe this person is doubting themselves. The moon is about secrets, but it's also about fear. So, like, I feel like this person has a fear of rejection. Like, they might be doubting the possibility of getting a second chance with you. I don't know. That was just something I felt. Yeah, like, this person in this Hangman energy, like I said, this person is used to doing things on their own. But now that they have done, they've experienced doing something with someone else. See, yeah, they're getting major realizations with the Ace of Swords, and also too, they may be, again, wanting to come forward and speak their truth, but there's something that's holding them back. So again, with this 7 of Swords under the Hangman, like I was saying, this person is definitely somebody that enjoyed doing things on their own, but after experiencing doing something with someone else, anything, like I said, a project or even a relationship, like after experiencing being with someone that they could actually build with, and then letting that go, with the Hangman here, after the Wheel of Fortune, and then the 7 of Pentacles here, it's like they are reevaluating things. And as they're reevaluating things, they're seeing things from a different perspective. It's almost like I never thought that I would ever feel like I want someone with me while I'm doing these things, or I never thought that I'd want to do these things with someone until now. And the Ace of Swords is here saying, yes, that is the truth. It's confirmation, right? Ace of Swords is about truth. It's about honesty. It's about realizations, revelations, like things being revealed or brought to the surface. Kind of, not kind of, pretty much. Eight of Swords under the Four of Pentacles. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I'm getting that this person, obviously they're holding back because they're like I said earlier, they are stuck in their head. They have fear of this not going in their favor, or with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice, they may worry that this may not go in their favor. They may feel like they've already messed it up. But that doesn't change the fact that it's what they want with the Knight of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles is like, this person wants to say something, but I feel like they're afraid to say it. I feel like they are not sure if it's going to go in their favor, like I said. And so they're stuck in their head about it and holding back. But at the same time as them holding back, they're also holding on. And I'm getting that this person is aware that you are somebody that could definitely have multiple options if you wanted to. The thought of that does bother them. That's probably another thing that they're stuck in their head about. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something different, because this is what I do when I do like personal readings or readings on my own. Is I usually clarify the vertical cards. So basically, I'm gonna clarify the Justice and the King of Swords right now. So all praise be to the Most High Angels, ancestors. Please clarify the Justice with the King of Swords. Thank you. Forever and ever, Ashe. Clarify the Justice with the King of Swords. Most High Angels, ancestors. Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, this person wants to take action. King of Wands. So you see, going from the Knight to the King. I think that this person is really just trying to build up the confidence to do this. With a King of Wands here, you would think that this person is confident. This person is... Okay, I don't, for lack of a better word, the King of Swords is a control freak. And the more you try to control things, the more you hold on to the outcome. And the more you hold on to the outcome, the more you might overthink and over-strategize. And then that builds up the fear of failure. Because the only reason for you to overthink and to over-strategize is because you are hell-bent that you must succeed. And the thought of not succeeding can sometimes prevent you from trying in the first place. Okay? That is the message that's coming through to me. So this person is wanting to take action with the Knight of Wands and building up their courage and their confidence to become the King of Wands to do so. And here's the Eight of Pentacles confirming that they are working on it. And they're definitely doing some soul searching while they're at it, which the Hangman energy and the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, all of this holding back energy, this is just confirmation that they're doing this because I also think that this person is realizing the fact that they overthink and that they over-strategize, and they're coming to the realization of what causes that. They're realizing that it's a lack of confidence, and they want to move past that and be able to move towards what they want. So they are doing self-reflection and working on it. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm getting they're working on themselves. They're working on their confidence to become the King of Wands, which is a very confident king who does not hesitate to take action like the King of Swords might. The King of Swords can strategize very well. They can delegate very well. When it comes to taking action, how well do they take action? I think they have to be pushed. Whereas the King of Wands, they really just do it. Like Nike, just do it. That's the King of, to me, in my opinion, the difference between the King of Wands and the King of Swords, that is a difference between the two of them. One of them has to be pushed. King of Swords has to be pushed. King of Wands just does it. Okay? And with the Tower here, they're going to just do it eventually. It's going to come as a shock. And it's not just going to come as a shock to you. It's going to become a shock to everyone who knows this person, because they know this person to like to do things on their own, to be on their own more times. Like, this person is always on their ones. Like, they're always on their own. So to see them actually make an effort to include somebody in their day to day and in their ins and outs and their ongoing stuff, people are going to be like, who is this person that, and what have they done to this person, because they're not like this. I'm getting mostly family and close friends. But it could also be a community too, because maybe if this person is out in the community, the community that they're in, you're in, maybe you guys share the same community. It's going to come as a shock to the community as well. Oh, sorry. I'm clarifying the moon with the Knight of Cups now, guys. Hierophant. Remember I told you the Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck before? So that's why I got the strong feeling of this could be an ex-husband or a long-time commitment with someone that you guys decided to end it. They want it back. If you guys are divorced, if you guys were married and divorced, they want it back. I literally heard, I want that old thing back. And I'm not from the States. That's usually a term that's used in the States, but I literally heard, I want that old thing back. I heard thing, but I'm going to say thing because I don't say thing. So I want that old thing back is what I heard. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who's really trying to resist this, but they can't. They're being forced to look within and to realize that they cannot. Like, look at all the major arcana here. There's 1, 2, because remember this is the Justice, Hermit, Hierophant, Moon, Wheel of Fortune, Hangman. Like, this is something that cannot be avoided, even if this person tries. And believe me, they are trying. They are trying. They're trying. I'm getting a really stubborn individual. Yeah, they're heartbroken. And they're trying their best with the moon not to show it. They are heartbroken. They are missing you. They're trying their best not to show it. 3 of Cups. They want to reunite. They want to. This is about celebration, but it's also about, sometimes it's also about reconciliation. Reconciliation. They want that old thing back. You guys had a lot of fun together, I'm getting. I also heard, like, I've never had so much fun with someone before. So, like, you're somebody that they had a lot of fun with. They're used to, like I said, they're not used to liking being around others. I think that they don't really like being around others, but when they're with you, they love it. They would do things that they don't usually do. Like, go out to I wouldn't say the club, maybe the bar, or, like, go out to eat, or, like, I don't know, go to the park, take walks, or like go see movies. Like, whatever it is that they don't usually do or they usually do by themselves, they actually enjoy doing it with you. Okay? Look, Tower again at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, regardless of how much this person wants to avoid this, they can. Tower. The divine is going to make it so that they cannot. They're going to be pushed. Remember, I told you the Knight of Swords, they're going to be pushed from the King of Swords, they're going to be pushed from their King of Swords energy into the Knight of Wands energy, into the King of Wands energy, because they're going to be pushed. Because like I said, the King of Swords, which I think is what this person initially is, in order to take action and stop strategizing and actually make a move, they need to be pushed. The divine is going to push them. Let's confirm the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Pentacles, please. They're going to be pushed to communicate. I'm getting that they don't want to, but they're going to have to. See? Look how, notice how when I was shuffling before with any other clarification, the cards just came out quick and natural. Here, I had to shuffle a few times. They don't want to. They don't want to. There's a star. So they're healing some stuff here, but they don't want to communicate this, but they're going to have to. See, they are definitely holding back with the 4 of Swords, but Knight of Swords, they're going to have to. They're going to have to. So now we've got 3 Knights. We've got 3 nights, and it's the 3 nights of action. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is the night that kind of sits still and doesn't really do anything. But the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, these are all action-oriented nights. Romantic action, you know, passionate action, but also fiery, like take charge action. And same thing with this too. And this is the night of communication. They're going to be forced to communicate this to you. And this is what they want to communicate. Now we have 3 kings, the King of Pentacles. I want that old thing back. Whoever this is, I feel like this person either was your husband or is coming back to be your husband. That is the role that they see themselves playing in your life. They want to be your provider, your protector, and your partner overall. I wouldn't be surprised if the Two of Pentacles shows up somewhere. Look, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of underneath the star. This person is doing some healing so that they're able to come in and offer. I'm getting offer this in a way where they actually feel confident, like confident within themselves. I'm getting that this person lacked confidence and they're working on building that. Clarify the Hangman with the 7 of Pentacles, please. And even look how this king is looking at this pentacle. You can tell that they've been taking time to build this pentacle. They've been keeping this pentacle for themselves for a long time. And now for the first time, look at his face. He's looking at it and he's actually considering sharing this pentacle with someone else. Do you see the consideration on his face? He's actually considering it for the first time. We've got the Death with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're definitely looking into how they can get another chance with, like, with the Death and the Hangman. Again, I'm getting, and this is what I heard, you've transformed the way that they see things. You have transformed the way that this person sees things when it comes to partnership. Like, it's not like, okay, because this is the reason why I said this could be somebody that you work with, but for some reason I'm really getting that it's a life partner, like it's a romantic partner, but for some reason I'm not getting any heavy energy of romance. Okay, notice I didn't mention much about romance. Everything that I've said so far, I think, kind of sounds more on the logical side, with this person initially being a King of Swords. They are naturally logical. I want you to know that they do feel romance, but they always go to their more logical side. They're just like that. They're very stoic. You know, with the 3 kings here, I'm almost like this guy, this person is almost stepping into their Emperor energy, and the Emperor is very, like, you know, provider, protector, you know, like a man's man. Like, they don't like being soft. And I think they know with the Knight of Cups here that they have to come in some type of romantic or soft way in order to get your attention, because I'm getting that part of the reason that this thing ended in the first place was their lack of compassion, their lack of, I don't know, softness. Like, everything was business for this person. It was like straight to business or something, and that used to bother you. I think I'm getting that you're a more of a romantic person, or you like romance, and this person is more of a logical person. They just like to get things done. Like, for example, hey babe, I want to go on a date. Oh, you want to go on a date? All right, where do you want to go? What time should I be ready? How are we getting there? How much do you think it's going to cost? How much money should I bring? They're so busy planning. They are not spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? They're not spontaneous. They're not, like, when you guys go out, you could tell that they're just constantly thinking about, like, okay, what's best for me to get on the menu? You know, they're not living in the moment. It's like everything has to be planned out. Everything has to make sense. Everything has to, they don't just live in the moment and just have fun and just let go. And I think that's something that bothered you. And I think that this is something that they are trying to transform here. I don't know why that came out, Like I said, they're seeing things from it. I think that you brought this up to them a lot, and they would always be like, you know, you're just being unreasonable. You're being like, why are you being so overly emotional? I heard like they would just make you seem like you're just overreacting. Now with that this time where they're going over everything that happened in the past with the Seven of Pentacles, they're reevaluating everything. And the Hangman, they're looking at things from a different perspective because they've actually transformed their point of view from your standpoint instead of theirs. Let's see if I can get some more to clarify the Hangman with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles and the Death. Sun, yeah. It's becoming clear to them now. With the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting that if it takes them becoming more emotional, then they're willing to do that. I was watching this video on, well, not watching it, but I was on YouTube and I came across this video where this guy's talking about the different signs that show that a man loves you, and one of them is that he's willing to change for you. So again, you're not trying to change people, but if somebody sees that something about them doesn't mesh well with something about you, and they within themselves decide that they want to change that because they want you, that is a clear sign that they love you. So this person genuinely loves you. I'm just getting that they don't necessarily, they're not necessarily versed in your love languages. So they show love the way that, through their love languages, and their love languages is to provide and protect. That is their love language, and your love language is gestures and sentiments and, you know, gestures. I think I said that. Two of Wands. Yeah, this person, okay, you hear what I just said, right? A sign that somebody loves you is if they notice that something about them doesn't really mesh well with your love. Like a sign that somebody loves you is being willing to adapt a love language that speaks to your love language in order to be able to show you how they feel about you. And I'm getting that this person is making the decision to do that. They've come to the realization with the Sun that you are the best thing that's ever happened to them. You make them happier than anyone they've ever dealt with in all aspects. And they're making the decision to start speaking the language that you deserve, the love language that you want and deserve. With the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, though, I'm really getting that, like, the way how this person acts, you would never know. Because the Seven of Swords is about deception, but I'm not getting deception as in this person is intentionally, okay, it's not like they're not intentionally trying to deceive you, but it's not for ill purposes or with ill intent. They're doing it because they just are not ready for you to know how they feel, because they're strategizing. Okay, lastly, let's clarify the Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Here's the Fool again. Eventually, they're going to take a leap of faith. They would feel foolish not to. Empress at the bottom of the deck. This is how they see you. You are their Empress. They absolutely love you. They respect you. I heard they want to honor you and protect you. That's literally this person's love language. And they realized that it wasn't enough for you. They realized that. I'm really strongly getting that energy. They realize that, and they want to work on that. They are working on that with the Eight of Pentacles. I know it's not that bright. You can't really see it. Oh, fell on the floor. And again, we've got, sorry about that, the Ace of Swords. So they are going to take that leap of faith and come in and tell you the truth. Because look at Two of Cups. There it is. They want to meet you at your level of love language. They do. They want this partnership back. They want this, I heard it again. They want this old thing back. They want you back. So if you're somebody that doesn't want somebody from the past and you've listened to this reading so far, I would strongly encourage you to evaluate whether that's true or not, because you've watched the reading to this far, and this is a past person. They want that old thing back. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, this person is, I'm getting, if you try to resist, they're not going to give up easily. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands and the Strength, they're not going to give up easily. They're going to keep getting at you. They're going to be determined. With this King of Wands, this person is somebody who takes action because they have to get what they want. So if you don't want this person, which again, I would really do a self-evaluation and really reevaluate that, because if you didn't, I've been talking about this for the past 30 minutes, that this is somebody that wants to come back. So obviously if you're still listening, you do want this person back, or there is a possibility that you might want this person back. I know you might be thinking that it's not possible for them to make these changes, because even in the reading, I'm not going to lie to you, this person is a stubborn person, and it comes through. They are very logical, and they are very mental. They're not very emotional. This is not a very emotional person. And I'm getting that for some of you, you guys probably are. And that is what kind of like made this situation end in the first place. You guys weren't meshing on an emotional level because this person just could not get out of their head. They were always thinking instead of feeling. I'm telling you, this person is working on that. So, I mean, are they there yet? I obviously do not see that they are there yet, but they are working on it. When will they be there? I don't know. But I know that I'll be honest with you, even before they get there, they're going to attempt. And that's why they're trying to get into this King of Wands energy. Because remember earlier I was saying this person they fear failure. So if they come at you and they're not fully in their emotions yet and you reject them, this is why they needed to be in their King of Wands energy, so that when that rejection happens, it doesn't stop them from coming forward when the emotional aspect of it comes through, because they've already built up their confidence to a level where instead of feeling just rejected, they're going to be able to reflect and say, well, she rejected me because, or he rejected me because I'm still not doing what they want. And I know that I'm not doing I know that I haven't become the type of person that could speak to them in their love language. I know that I'm not emotional yet. That is the reason why. Instead of saying they did that because they just don't love me. No, they're being able to, with this hermit, the reflection of them, reflecting on themselves, going within and doing some self-reflection, they realize that they know that you are an emotional person and your love language is to be validated emotionally, and they know that they don't do that because they don't really have that aspect and they're going to work on bringing that aspect out of themselves, because everybody has every aspect in themselves. It's just a matter of you allowing it to come out or working on bringing it out. Okay, so if this reading resonates, please like, share. You can also comment down below to let me know how it resonates. And if you're not already subscribed and you stayed in the video this far, you may want to subscribe. I do not have readings often, but when I do, they're quality over quantity. I do try to do more, but I honestly only read when I feel like I'm drawn to, just because I don't want to give you random messages. I'm only giving messages that I feel drawn to give. Like, I feel like somebody genuinely needed to hear this. All right? Okay, guys. So, again, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys wholeheartedly. Take care.